I'm going to hide the tools. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to select the data that I want to create the chart from. So I'm going to select the name of the building. I'm going to highlight the name of the building. And I'm going to use my control key. And I'm going to select with my control key and click the mouse look so that I can highlight two sets of data. So I use my control key and click the mouse so that I've highlighted column A and column B. And then insert, and I'm going to choose a chart. Now the chart that I'm going to choose is a column chart. I'm going to choose column here because I want to be able to see the height of the buildings in meters with the names of the buildings. So that is great. Now I've got my chart, I'm actually going to make it a little bit larger so that you can sort of see it. Can you see a new icon has appeared, or a new part of the ribbon has occurred up here? It's called chart, because I've created a chart. It wasn't there before. As soon as I create a chart, then it starts to appear there. And I can then start to put chart title. So I'm going to put a title above the chart, and you can see here it's just called height in meters. But I don't want it to be height in meters. I want to put world's tallest building in, and in brackets, like in science, I'm going to put in meters. I'm going to enter on that, and you'll see now it's put world's tallest buildings. On this axis here, this is a axis. Look here. It says it says do not display or show. You can see here I've got all these different axes, but I actually want to put a title on the axes. And you can see it says axis title, primary horizontal, primary vertical. So I'm going to go for the vertical, and I'm going to put it like this, rotated. And I'm going to put here height in meters. Okay. Now you've probably done this already in science or geography or something like this. I'm hoping you have, because now, but this one isn't height in meters, that's wrong, isn't it? So I'm going to double click on it so that I can change it. I could just change it using the axis titles, but I don't need to. Somewhere here, does it have the chart title? Yeah, there it is, look, chart title. Oh, that's the wrong one. I clicked on the, is it down here? Look, horizontal axes, look. I've got labels, horizontal title. Let's see if I can now change it. There it is, look, axis titles. That was complicated. What I could have done is just got axis title, primary horizontal, and then display below, and then it gives me the ability to edit it. So let's go to my horizontal axes, axis title, here it is. Is this the horizontal one? Yes. I'm going to put name of building. And I've got now a title here. That one, I just don't want. This one is actually it's like a legend. It's called a legend. It just gives you if you've got multiple bits of data. Now I have a problem though. Can you see here? Do you remember when I had these two? This tower here looks like it's got no data next to it. There's a gap there and there's a gap there. So let's go and have a look at the source data. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this and then paste it on another sheet, so that I can switch between the graph and this one, rather than the data sitting over the top. I'm going to rename this and put bar chart. And now I'm going to look to see why is there a gap here. Next to this tower, there's a gap here. It looks like there's no data there. So let's go and have a little look. Which one was it? Strange, because there seems to be an 89 there as it is. And then this one, was it the Exchange 106? I'm wondering if this data here, where's the Exchange? Floor, look. See here, look. There's no height for this building. So what could we do? Go find it. Go search and find the height. And Google it, and then put the data in. And there should be another gap somewhere. There, look. TN4N. Maybe those two buildings are the same height. If they are, then you can drag that number down. But I want you to go and check it first. Oops, I deleted both the bits of data. I want you to draw that bar chart, and I'm going to now format it a little bit and make it just look a little bit better. You see with the axes, I've got the axes on there, tick marks. No, we're going to put tick marks on. Major grid lines, let's put the major grid lines on, and the minor grid lines. Now it's starting to look a bit more like a graph. What about the background? Should we change the background? Let's change the background to a bit of tan colour. No, that's the background of the text. I'm not liking that. Let's just undo that. I want to put the background on the graph itself. Format, title. That's the filler of the font. Let's go back to chart here. Format, chart title. Looks like I can't change the background. I'm going to work on that whilst you guys start to build your graph. Okay?